Hey y'all, this is Destiny checking in with today's Daily Diamond. Hey family, as always, I would like to say welcome to anybody who is new and checking out my podcast. I thank you for the support. As always, make sure you guys are following me on all of my social media avenues. Make sure if you're listening on YouTube that you like, subscribe, share, and comment. Make sure that you guys are following me on Instagram so you can be kept abreast of episodes and all of that beautifulness. And as always, I'm going to shamelessly plug myself. If you have not gotten any of my popcorn, I don't know what you're waiting on. It sells out every week. You might as well come on and jump on this bandwagon because Destiny's Delights are to die for. Of course, you know that I have to thank all of my beautiful sponsors. So first we have my best friend, Tiana Nate. Make sure that you like, subscribe, share, and comment on all of her videos. But look at her most recent video. I really enjoyed that video. Happy first birthday, even though it was a while ago, to my godson Trisha, and 31st birthday to his mother. And then, of course, you know, we have the only hair that I wear. Make sure you guys check out the Royal Crown Extensions and let Sade know that Destiny sent you. Make sure that you check her out for your lashes, your bundles, your closures, your bonnets, and your wigs. She is currently running a bundle special, 3 bundles for $195. So make sure that you check her out. Then, of course, you know, we have our up-and-coming braider, Lisha. Make sure that you guys check her out for your box braids, your buns, your ponytails, and your curls. And, you know, we have Kisses by Chelly, my absolute favorite lip gloss. Make sure you check out Shelton for your lashes and your lip gloss. Get them together. It's just easier. I am officially hooked. And why not join KBC? And last but not least, we have the beautiful Simply Susie's Creations. Make sure you guys check out Simply Susie's Creations for your custom distressed t-shirts. She's got tees, she's got crop tops, she's got bodysuits, and they are absolutely amazing. I cannot wait to get my bodysuit. I'm about to be styling and profiling. Don't judge me. Summer is coming and I'm about to live my best life in my custom distressed, bleached, and dyed clothing from Simply Susie's Creations. You know that all of the ladies that I shout out will be in the description below this podcast, so make sure, if you do nothing else, to like, subscribe, and share and comment on their stuff. Make sure you guys follow them on all of the social media avenues so that you can be kept abreast of all that they have going on, because I love to support them. Now, on to today's topic. So today's topic is one that I am literally dedicating to every student out there today in the nation, in the world, that is testing today. And I have already posted a public prayer to my social media, but I just want to let anybody who is testing today know that this episode is dedicated to you. This episode is for you, and that you are more than a number, but that I am with you in spirit and heart, and that I am literally here for you. And so the topic for today's podcast is stress. But this stress is tied to this testing thing. So everybody knows that I'm a teacher, and everybody knows that in teaching there are things that we have to do that are just what it is. And standardized testing is one of those things. If you are an adult and you're listening, you remember when you were in high school and you dang near passed out because you had to take the ACT or you had to take the SAT, and you were literally struggling or stressed or worried about your life, right? And these high stakes tests. And so if you're out there and you're listening to this and you're looking for a little bit of a morning pick-me-up, I got you. If you are out here and you are dealing with this test, you are dealing with life, you are dealing with some type of stress, I am here to tell you that whatever it is that you are trying to handle, whatever it is that you are trying to cope with, whatever it is that you are trying to deal with, it'll all be all right. You literally kind of got to have faith that the things that stress you out, the things that worry you, they'll work out. I have always been a very, not necessarily a religious person, but a very, very spiritual person. And I thank my mother for that, because my mother believed in praying. My mother always used to tell me, you know, you worry too much, you're going to worry yourself to death. And when I was a very young teenager, I was a pretty good student. And so I was constantly worried about grades and test scores and getting into college and being able to do all of those things that I wanted to do as an adult. And I'm not going to say that I don't stress as an adult, because I really do. But I've learned that everything that I'm doing to bend myself all out of shape, everything that I'm doing to stress myself out, isn't necessarily worth it. It is not necessarily worth my peace, my sanity, my dignity, my tears, my heartache, my heart palpitations. It's just not worth it. And so for those of you out there today who are listening, and my test takers, or if you're an adult and you're literally just dealing with life, and you're stressed, I'm here to tell you, it'll work out. It'll be okay. You don't have to be all bent out of shape and stressed out about something, especially something that you cannot control. I'm not saying don't do your best. Give this thing your absolute best. Do the best that you can. Give it your all, and then walk away from it. Know that every situation that you have on your plate has already been decreed by Allah. It's already been decreed by God. There is no question. There's absolutely no question. So don't put yourself in a predicament or in a situation in which you're all bent out of shape and you're all stressed out and you're all worried about something that you absolutely have no control over. This thing is already done. And as I record this podcast, I literally tell you guys, I do this not only for the listeners, but I do this for myself, because I need a literal constant reminder of, that things are already worked out. Things are already decreed by God. If you're going to have a bad patch in your life, you're going to have it. And that's already done. But there is some beauty in that bad patch. There is something to be learned from that bad thing. There is something to be learned or gained from that experience. There is a point or a place in your life in which you become insightful. That's already decreed. But the things that stress you, the things that worry you, they are what they are. I literally am one of those people. I worry about bills and money all the doggone time. And then I pay my bills every 2 weeks. And then I get this false sense of relief. And then, bam, 2 weeks later, here they come again. And then I thought about it, like, I'm going to die and owe somebody some money. I'm going to die and I'm literally going to owe somebody some money. So why not? Why worry about it? Why put myself in a predicament or in a situation in which I got to be stressed about it? It's not even worth it. It's literally not worth it. So if you out there and you are a young person and you are going to test today and you are stressed, you're anxious, you got issues, you worried about something, like, this thing will be all right, baby. It just is what it is. It'll be all right. Don't bend yourself out of shape. Hopefully you got a good night's rest. Hopefully you get you something to eat this morning, and just literally do what you're gonna do. And if you don't do well, you can always try again. If you make a mistake, you can always try again. That is one of the things that I think that is beautiful about becoming an adult, right? You learn that in life, right? As long as you put one foot in front of the other, and every day that God wakes you up, you're able to put one foot in front of the other. So it doesn't matter all that much. It does matter, but it doesn't matter as much as you think it does to make a mistake. It's okay to make a mistake, because you get an opportunity to be better. You get an opportunity to do this thing again. You get an opportunity to change something the first time. From the first time, you get an opportunity to fix something that you screwed up on 5 years ago. You literally have every single day of your life to do something different. And so if you're out there and you're listening, don't let this test, don't let this thing, and I know I got adult listeners, don't let this thing stress you. This thing will come to pass. Like, it literally will come to pass. And so today, when you focus on you and you think about whatever it is that's stressing you, that's got you bent, that's got you worried, that's got you whatever. Like, this will come to pass. I literally this morning was watching the news here in Michigan, and there was a lady on there who was talking about, that this was her second time having cancer, and the cancer has spread all over her body. And she said, but I'm not gonna lose. I'm gonna live. And it was so profound to me to watch somebody who was struggling so much and who had been through so many things just decide that she's gonna live today. And she gave it no other option. It wasn't about the money. It wasn't about her bills. And she was talking about some things that she needed done for her house, which was important. But literally to hear her say, like, I'm gonna live today. I don't care if it's a test. I don't care if it's a job. I don't care if it's a relationship. I don't care if it's bills, the kids, your man, your mama, your friends. Like, I don't care what it is. Decide literally to live today. Decide to live. Decide to not be stressed out. Decide to not be worried. Decide that you will live today. You will be all right. And so I hardly ever do this, but I want to take a moment today to, like I said, dedicate this episode and this podcast to my students, to all of the students in the country who are taking their standardized test this week, today. But I want to close today's podcast with the prayer that I posted on my social media last night. And so if it is inappropriate for anybody, let me apologize, but I'm going to pray in the way that I've known how. My mama always taught me you could always talk to God. So Allah, which translates to God, as always, I come to you with a humble heart, and I ask for you again. I know that I fall short. I know that I often sin. I know that I am not perfect. But I am asking that you cover and help these kids' spirits as they test tomorrow. I know that testing is one of those things we have to do, but they are afraid. Please guide their hearts and their spirits as they give this all they've got. I know that they may feel unprepared, I know that they may feel unprepared, but they have all that they need within them. And lastly, let them know that they are more than a score. Amen, which translates to Amen. Thank you for listening. And for those young people out there who are testing today, I am with you in spirit and in love. And this is Destiny signing out with today's Daily Diamond. I'll see you guys tomorrow.